You Hurt My Feelings is a drama comedy film. It's written and directed by Nicole Holofcener. Now, I like this writer-director. I've only seen one of their films, though. It was Enough Said with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and James Gandolfini. So this one is another sort of manners sort of dramedy comedy. It is about Beth. She is a New York writer who wrote a really good memoir and did okay. And her husband is a therapist. And the two of them have a very strong bond. They have a son. You know, she hangs out with her sister and does charity work, and they have a mother and stuff like that. However, they have a faux pas moment where her husband, Don, and his brother-in-law are basically buying socks in a store, and they want to sneak up on them as a joke. However, she overhears that her husband does not like her new book. And, you know, he's read many drafts, and he just doesn't like it. It's like a new mystery thriller. And he doesn't like it at all, so she backs away and runs off before he can find out, and the movie is basically about that. However, the movie's structure is very weird because, you know, that in itself wouldn't really be enough fuel for an entire movie, so that doesn't happen until almost half an hour into the film. And then we spend a large chunk of the movie with her hiding it and being passive-aggressive and not, like, you know, telling him that she knows and just, you know, blowing up at him for whatever reason. And then we finally get the final half hour, which is like a slow sort of resolution of, you know, their relationship. So this movie is actually, you know, charming, really good cast. I like Tobias Menzies as you know, Dawn, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as the, you know, writer. She's very neurotic. She has a lot of issues with her father, but I think that the plot of the movie doesn't have enough story to fuel the sort of narrative. There's a lot of filler. There's scenes with her mom and her sister doing charity work, and then her sister's like an interior decorator, so she's like, you know, trying to do her job, and then her brother-in-law is an actor who's going through stuff. There's also a subplot with his son. I felt that the best subplot was probably Tobias Menzies' characters, the patients. He's got a really great duo with Amber Tamlin and David Cross as like this neurotic couple. There's also another guy who has a fractured relationship with his father. Those subplots were more interesting for me than the actual movie, which is kind of weird. But overall, the acting is really strong, and, you know, there's a lot of just probably could have been a better short film, but, you know, it does remind me of, it harkens back to classic Woody Allen. So I give You Hurt My Feelings a 5 out of 10.